Okay, let's kick off February by building some more Lego. Yay! Woo! Let's get this backlog finished by the end of the year. But obviously, as the year goes on, I might end up buying more stuff, which just gets added to the pile. You know, it's like a never-ending cycle. But I feel like I'm going to do a big set. I want it to be Lego City, so should it be this really big one, which was very heavy, the downtown set, but actually, no, I'm not going to do that one today because there's two other sets that kind of go with it that I want to do a little whole thing on, so I think I'll go for something else. What about this one here? What's this? It is the new fire station for 2024. Yeah, I think we should do this one. So here is the box on my build table, and wow, first of all, it's so big it fills up the entire shot of the camera. You can't quite see it, but there you go. Set number 60414, fire station with the fire engine, and of course there's the fire engine, and that's kind of it. Sometimes in the past Lego City fire stations have come with a fire truck and a helicopter or a car, but you just get the fire truck. I guess you do get this little drone thing in here, and you do have a space for a second vehicle, but there isn't one in here. So I guess that encourages you to buy more sets from the fire range. But yeah, interesting fire station design straight off the bat, which is kind of why I bought it, because I feel like most Lego fire stations over the last 10 years have been pretty much the same. In fact, the last Lego City fire station I got for Christmas in 2010, I believe. So that was a nice set. I like that one for the time. And if they released it today, it probably would hold up pretty well, actually. But this has got a fresh take on it, and I like that. I like what they're going for here. I feel like I've seen similar things in real life, so I thought, yes. And it's just given me inspiration to extend and build it up and things. So I like what they're going for here. And then on the back of the box, this shows you some of the interior. Of course, there isn't really much interior, but you know, what's new for Lego City, right? That's pretty much how it is. And then the fire truck is just a ladder truck. So yeah, could be interesting. And you see this picture? Remember this. We'll talk about this more when I finish building it, because I don't think something isn't quite right here. Something doesn't quite fit. Ignore the thumb tabs, because we don't like to do it that way on this channel. We like to do it this way. Oh, paper bags. This is only the second set which I've had, which has got them. Look at that. And if I'm being honest, I didn't expect this, because Lego keep talking about how they're going to introduce these for years now. But I guess, look at that. They're finally here. And we also get two 16 by 16 dark grey plates. And the instructions are protected in an envelope. Good things, Lego. I like this. So there are 8 numbered bags in this set, and as you can see, they're all paper, and they're all pretty much the same size. And as for instruction booklets, we get 4 instruction booklets, but there is something different about these. Can you spot it? That's because they have gone back to showing you what each instruction booklet is for, because maybe you've noticed this, but in recent times, since Lego switched to this style of instruction booklet, if there are multiple for a certain same building, for example, it would just have the whole picture of the whole thing, and you wouldn't really know what you were building until you started looking through the instruction booklet. So now they've gone back to highlighting, oh, that's for just this bit, that's for just this bit, and that's for just this bit, instead of just showing the whole thing all at once. So that's good to see. I like that. And the sticker sheet, there's only one in this set, and it's very small, so that makes me wonder, are there going to be a lot of prints in this set? That could be a good thing. I guess we should start with number order. Let's start with bags 1, 2, and 3, and build the fire truck. So I've finished bag 1, so before I start bag 2, let's see what I've done so far. So for the truck itself, not much is going on here. Obviously it doesn't look like a truck, but we're just building up the base. And then for the other little accessories, of course, there's a brick separator. Here are the spare parts. There's the little firefighting drone with some studs for the stud shooter there. And 2 firefighters with different torsos, each with helmets and hairpieces. He has an alternate face, which I'll show later on. She's got the little hearing implant printed on there, with a little fire extinguisher and remote control for the drone. And there's also this, I don't know what it's supposed to be, this thing with some fire in it. Is it supposed to be like a bin or a plant pot or something? I don't know, but yeah, or a big bucket, whatever it is, it's on fire. So you can use the drone to put out the fire. And with bag 2, we're continuing the truck. Oh no, Lego, what is this? I've just opened up bag 2. And there's a plastic bag inside the paper ones. Not good, is it, huh? I can't recycle that. And inside bag 2, I've just come across some of our first printed pieces with the roof and these 2 numbers. Although, look at that, one of them smudged. Not good, Lego. I paid a lot of money for this premium plastic. I want it to be printed decently. But one thing I did notice was this new tyre for the wheels here. So that's pretty cool. I'm ready to start bag number 3 because bag 2 is complete and the truck is really coming together now. It's, you know, more like a truck. But this big old thing can only fit one minifigure inside, in the cab. Right there, that's it. All this empty space in here, it's completely wasted. I mean, there's even some hollow space in there. It's not easily accessible, but I feel like I should redesign this in the future. Yeah, because you could probably fit like two more, maybe even 3 more minifigures in this whole wasted space. So to fit 4 in total would be a good, like, fire transport truck, like to deliver the crew to where they need to go. And just like that, the fire truck is finished. So you can see it's got the ladder on there, and it's on a little rotating turntable. It can go quite up high, or it can spin around. It's on one of those stiffer ratchet ones, which is better, so it doesn't swing around loosely or anything. That's good. And you can take this module out altogether and swap it for this water turret instead, which is the same thing on a ratchet, and it can go up and down as well with the little flick fire missiles in there. But out of the two, I think I'm going to stick with the ladder. But now it's time to start the station itself with garage number 1. And I really like how they've done the letters. Bag 4 finished. We're getting started on the garage here. Yeah, I like it. Simple but effective. Although one thing I noticed is this little 1x1 stud to represent water in the dog bowl here. If you move this set around, that's just going to fall out. And another thing, if you have the road plates, this is going to be a bit lower because the road plates are 2 plates thick and this is only 1 plate. So yeah, you might have to, do some modifications, have a ramp down rather than this ramp going down. If you had a road plate here, you're going to want a ramp to come off the road plate and down into the garage because this will be a plate lower. I finished building the first part of the fire station, which is just the garage for the fire truck, but I'll show you how that doesn't fit in a moment. Get another minifigure with another different style for the firefighter uniform. This one, like his jacket's undone. And then there's the dual molded dog there with the fire printed on there as well. Got a nice logo for that. So, the fire engine is supposed to fit in this garage, which is really nice. Like proper brick built mechanisms in here and everything. With the shutter down, that's how much sticks out. But if you wanted to open the shutter, the truck needs to be back slightly further. So really, the only thing that's in the whole thing is the cab. That's all you fit inside this. The rest of it, you have to pretend it's somewhere else. So let's say we extended the fire station by an extra 16 studs, so the whole thing fits on the 32x32 base. The truck is still going to be too big. Now I finished the second vehicle bay, and these are built separately, and it looks like, oh yeah, you could easily attach and detach things, but no, because once you connected it in with those technic pins, you actually put a few more plates and tiles down to lock it in as one big thing, which I guess you could pick the parts off if you wanted to keep them separate. But yeah, I would have thought they'd made it a little bit easier to separate the two. So it's time to finish this fire station with the final little living quarters with the final bag, number 8. So the first thing I noticed in bag number 8 is this lovely printed window piece here with the fire logo on it. That is great. And here is everything all built all together, including the spare parts at the back there, but nothing too exciting. Look at all these minifigures you get with the extra hair pieces and helmets, the dog, the other accessories for the minifigures, and then that thing that's on fire. Of course, the station itself, which does look really nice. And then you got the fire truck and the 3 different modules. Now, technically, this little one for the drone to land on isn't supposed to go in the truck. It is supposed to go on top of the fire station there, but it's built exactly the same as the others, so you could put it in the bed of the truck if you wanted to. So you could put it in like that, and it fits perfectly. Then you could land the drone on there, and then you can either leave that space empty, or you could put one of these on there. I mean, I don't think it would make much sense to put the ladder or this water cannon on top of the fire station, but I tried it with putting the water cannon on, and I feel like it just adds an extra bit of bulk to the building, even though it wouldn't make much sense, but, it's an option. But I think for now I'll just stick with the ladder on the truck and the drone station on top of the second shed there. And if we take a close look at the minifigures, we can see they've all got different torsos. I guess you could say these two are supposed to be the same outfit, although this guy, the older guy there, has his jacket undone. They got the helmets, different colours and things. And then these two are more casual clothes. This guy in some fire-branded pyjamas, so it's pretty nice. And of course we got the dog as well, which, oh no, at the moment, the fire dog is nearly on fire. Let's move him out of the way. A little fire extinguisher there and the control pad for the drone. And 3 of these minifigures do have alternate faces. As for the fire truck, I do like the bulk and the length of it, but it is just a shame that in this whole thing you can only fit 1 minifigure, and there's a lot of empty space inside, which I think I'll just have to modify and make it so it can carry more minifigures, because you get all of these and only one of them can drive the truck. But if we turn our attention to the main station itself, I like what I see. The whole design choice that they went for, it's bold, it's different. I like it. I just wish there was more of it, but I guess you could say that about every LEGO City set, right? And that printed window piece there just really adds a nice finishing touch. Here you can see you got the little door to go out to the fire poles. They can slide down that. Minifigures can hold on and slide down, ready to get into the fire truck. Or they can carefully walk across the edge to get to this little drone or helicopter station. Although, as other reviewers have pointed out, the sticker here shows the helicopter, but the helicopter isn't number 3. I think it's number 4. So, you know, they got the wrong number on there. And down here you can see for the truck, number 1, and the car, number 2. Obviously, the car comes in a separate set with a little boat. And then looking down inside to the garage, there's just nothing in there. I mean, I don't really know what those tiles are there for. And then these white balls are little holders for the helmet, so you can pop a helmet on there when it's not being used. It just sits on there loosely. And there's the dog bowl for the dog as well. And an axe on the wall, and space for another accessory where you could either put the fire extinguisher or the control for the drones. And then upstairs we have a small living quarters with just 1 bed, a coffee machine, of course, and a little dispatch centre with a map of the city, and looks like a local news broadcast of a fire going on in another set. One of the main reasons why I bought the set was for its potential, because I like the design. I thought, it's great, but what if there was more to it? So I spent a few hours after building this last night coming up with kind of my own version of what exists beyond, what don't we see, and what really goes there. So I finished off the fire station to what I would like it to be, and I basically doubled the size, which I suppose you could do with nearly every LEGO City set. And I'm thinking the width here is the same as one of these garage doors, so technically with a few extra parts you could fit another vehicle bay in here. Obviously you might have to move the fire pole and things, but you could fit another vehicle bay in there, so I might do that as well. But I kind of like what I've come up with. You know, it's obviously bigger. You've got living quarters, a little bathroom, a shower room, the chief's office, and a little area where there's going to be like a gym and kind of break room sort of thing. Yeah, I quite like it. And hopefully we'll be able to fit the vehicles in. I think it's still a little too short to fit the truck, but I've got some other fire trucks that are a little bit shorter, and they should be able to fit in here. There's more space for vehicles. Obviously got a nice little lobby area, and the pink plates to represent where the official set would slot in. So that's why it's kind of open on the front as well, because the official set is going to sit in front of this, obviously, to kind of complete the whole building. There's going to be roof access for a larger helicopter pad. And then I wanted to have like minifigure access through the top and bottom floors, so I copied the kind of elevator style from the Daily Bugle set, and I thought that worked quite nicely. So overall, I think you do get a lot for this set. And if you can get it for the price I paid, then I don't think you can go wrong. I bought it from Game, and I had a few reward points to knock off as well, so I did get it a little bit cheaper than full retail. But definitely look out for sales, as with every LEGO set. Tell me what you guys think about this set. Do you like it? Have you got it? Will you get it? Tell me in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel, or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.